Hey, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Kakadash. That's all praise to Yahweh, who the word ignorantly calls God, Bahashim in the name of Yahushua, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that person this word of truth and sincerity, man. Shalom. And it's going to be another quick video. Lord, when y'all edified, alright? But basically, what I'm going to get into today, as you see in the title, it says, people rushing to buy guns, ammo, and survival gear amid coronavirus pandemic. So, man, this coronavirus got people bugging the hell out and panicking. All right, you can see that all on social media, right? News articles and stuff. You know, people going and buying up all the damn toilet paper, right? And they don't even know why the hell they buying toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? What is toilet paper going to do to prevent you from getting a disease, man? Right? Either way it go, if you breathe it in or whatever, I heard it can even get in your eyes, man. So there ain't no running from it. And ultimately, shit, if the Lord wants you to get that virus, you going to get it. It is what it is. And I damn sure don't know what a gun gonna do to help you prevent, or it's gonna, do to prevent you from getting that virus, right? Unless people are getting it, you know what I'm saying? Because they fear that people's gonna start trying to rob and things of that nature, right? Which is, I heard that a few times, even in my own household. Dude talking about, well, we had to go get a fire. Talking about a damn gun. People call guns fire and shit. I was talking about, we need to go get a fire because people gonna try to come in here and grab our shit, which is, hey, that's true. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no doomsday prepper. I don't plan on doing that, you know what I'm saying? Any other brother with faith, hey, we don't do that, man. Right? But, hey, the Lord, he said he gonna take care of us, right? Yeah, true enough, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, go to the store and get the things that we need, stock up, not like on no doomsday prepper shit, but, get the stuff we need, you know what I'm saying? Say if you grab a box, man, grab two, all right, instead of one, all right? We just get enough, you know what I'm saying, because you got to move with wisdom, all right? But, yeah, man, they getting a gun and shit, that's not going to help you, man, all right? Because ultimately, shit, if the Lord, hey, he wants you gone, you going to go. Believe that, all right? And then when you start coming in with these FEMA troops and shit and with these robots, you think you're going to be able to fight against them? No, man. Hey, Esau's FEMA troops, they trained to shoot, believe that, and they got guns that your ass ain't never seen before, all right? They got ray guns. Shit, if one of them rays hit you, guess what it's going to do? This shit gonna melt you. It's gonna completely disintegrate you, man. And them robots, man. Hey, you best believe they shoot at you, they're not gonna miss. All right, I seen something a while back. Esau had like a robot or some shit, and it was basically like training it up, and that motherfucker was not missing his targets. So hey, we coming to some serious times, man. But all right, but like brothers like to say, man, this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? The Lord, he just heating shit up. When you read Matthew 24:8. It tells you that all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. And if this is just the beginning of sorrows, it's like, yeah, if this is just the beginning of sorrows and people bugging out this much over that shit, how much more when the actual, or when this shit is at its highest peak, man? People gonna be going crazy, man. Right? And that's the spirit of the Lord right here, man. Because hey, the Lord, he said that what is in the Second Ezra 15, it tells you that people, hey, they're gonna be running around with swords in their hands, man. Talking about the gun, man, because the sword today is the modern day gun, right? So that's the spirit of the Lord, man. That's why people going to buying up all these guns. There's gonna be race riots popping off, and hey, you best believe it's gonna be some shit in the race riots, man. It's gonna be shooting and all that, right? And then when you go to these grocery stores, whenever, you know what I'm saying, the real thing actually comes in effect, man, is at its highest peak. So like if I stutter. But when it's at its highest peak, man, and shit, and the real thing comes, man, you best believe people gonna be dying and shit in these grocery stores. All right, ain't gonna be no little stabbing and gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a woman fighting old lady and shit. Ain't gonna be like that. No pulling. Ain't no, it's gonna be shooting and shit, man. Right. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. It says as one should unfortunately come to expect in times like these, when residing in the United States, sales of guns and survival gear and related tomfoolery have spiked enough to warrant a swath of headlines. For example, Jacob Long of Widener's Reloading and Shooting Supply, an online shop offering supplies of the reloading and shooting variety, presumably recently claimed in a chat with NRA-affiliated publication American Rifleman that the company has sold twice as much ammo during the February 23rd to 25th sales period than during the same time period in 2019. So I guess what they're saying, man, is that within the span of February 23rd to 25th of this year, twice as much as ammo was sold than what last year's was. All right, and there's a little video right here. I'll play it for y'all. Ain't nothing too special, but you'll see. So supposedly it's supposed to be packed. All right. It says, for a lot of our families, a disaster plan includes having ammo on hand, Long said. Elsewhere, some who happen to be into guns and MREs, which is meals ready to eat and whatnot, have also started to panic buy. All right. And a shop in Fayetteville, North Carolina, claimed to have experienced a record sales month in February, while over in California, Sluggy. Per a KTVU report, gun and ammo sales are said to be as much as 5 times above the usual rate. So it's people within the month of February, there's been a sales rate, 5 times above, the usual rate, man. Hey, that's crazy, man. A lot of people buying guns and trying to stock up on ammo and shit, man. It says anytime people are uneasy, sales go up, and it's always the same. Guns and ammo sportsman arms owner Gabriel Vaughn told reporters. The same report also highlighted the fact that many gun buyers at national events of concern are first-time owners. I'll go ahead and read this too. It says a BuzzFeed News report throws out an even more dramatic figure with regards to tactical gear, citing Bulletproof Zone owner Kevin Lim as stating sales for the retailer were up between 50 and 100% since COVID-19 concerns started taking hold. For the CDC's COVID-19 containment guide, which does not include any cosigns of gun purchasing, click here. I ain't gonna click on that, man, but hey, you should see, man, people panicking, man. They buying up all the, the ammo and shit, guns, whatever, man. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. Matter of fact, let's go to Matthew. We'll get this scripture first. All right, these are the different plagues and the signs, that were gonna, happen, all right? Matthew 24:8. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. A calm, huh? Like I was saying, man, this is just the, it's just the tip of the iceberg, man. The Lord's just cranking shit up, right? You got people panicking, buying all the guns, buying all, the ammunition, buying MREs, which, the meals ready to eat, the type of shit that the folks in the army eat, because they can't cook any meals, so they have it packaged up and stuff like that. And buying all that, man, buying up all the toilet paper and stuff like that. And hey, it's just barely starting, man. So how much more whenever we really at the end of this thing, man, whenever shit really comes into full effect, people gonna be going crazy, man. All right. But the elect, hey, we're gonna be in the midst of that, but hey, we ain't gonna be, we're not gonna be, harmed by that, all right? Let's go to 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. That's where it starts. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. Right? And that's actually talking about race riots, all right? Race riots are going to actually be a thing, man. All right? You're going to see, these damn Edomites, right? And that's another thing, too, man. You got Jake, coming hard on other Jakes, in truth, for hating the so-called white man, right? You know what I'm saying? You got Jake, that died for a damn Edomite, not knowing when these race riots pop off, the Edomite not gonna be fucking with you, right? He gonna go with his people, right? He gonna go with his people. We gonna see how hard he fuck with you then, man. All right. So that's talking about race riots right there, man. And it says swords are gonna be in their hands. So hey, when these race riots pop off, you can best believe people gonna be taking swords with them and shit, man. Talking about the gun. People gonna be, especially these that Edomites, that's their blessing, man. They love that shit, man. But they're going to run around with some big shit, AR-15s, AK-47s, stuff like that. Right? If you brothers don't know what a 50 cal, with that bullet, goes into, what is it? I forgot what it is, man. But you get hit with that, man, it's going to rip something off, man. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A con, man. It's going to be sedition among men. People fighting against each other, shooting each other, all types of shit. And it says, and invading one another. Right? So, they're going to be, coming and kicking in your door, trying to take your shit and all that, man. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So people, they're not gonna be listening to what the cops gotta say. They're not gonna be listening to what the government's saying. They're gonna do their own thing, man. If they wanna go and kick in your house, what you think they're gonna do, man? It's gonna be a lawless society out here, man. Right? And that's why it's gonna hit America the worst, man. And it says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able to, man. And it's talking about them quarantines, all right? Because there's going to come a time where you ain't going to be able to take your ass outside, man. All right? It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, and shall destroy their houses with the sword and all their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation they come, man. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So you can best believe you niggas out here that are telling your next door neighbor that you got, you got shit stocked up in your house and all that. What you think he gonna think about first? Whenever there's no food out here in these grocery stores, anything like that, and he got 5 mouths to feed, man. I'm like, oh shit. I remember he was telling me. I remember someone was telling me that he got a whole damn cellar full of canned goods and things like that. Let's go over there, and he gonna go over there, and you can best believe he come and take your shit, man. Right? So it don't matter if you've known him 25 years, what, man. Hey, a man should have no pity upon his neighbor. He gonna do what he gotta do, man. And it says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. Hey, come, man. Right? Because people gonna have the attitude like, well, if I can't have it, you can't have it. So fuck around and throw a cocktail at your house and light that shit on fire. Might even shoot it up. Who knows, man? And it says, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation they come, man. It's gonna be a lack of bread out here, meaning a lack of food. Right? The Lord said it. He was gonna bring famine upon the land. All right. So people, they gonna be, trying to, invade one another, trying to take other people's food and shit. You see now, people going crazy over this toilet paper. How much more when the government say, go stock up on canned goods? People gonna lose their damn mind, all right? Especially when they can't get in there, because people can't go without food for shit an hour, man. All right? How much more when a day pass by in 3 days, all right? People gonna lose their damn mind, all right? From here, let's go to 2nd Ezra 6, chapter 6, all right? Because this is happening right now, but it's just not at like a high level, all right? 2nd Ezra 6 and 22, and it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be empty, be found empty. Hey, come, man. And that's kind of happening right now in the way, because you see people, you got these white folks now, they're starting to go get the canned goods. Got people taking all the damn disinfectant spray like bleach and stuff like that, and they taking all the the toilet paper. But hey, like I said, man, when these plays and things of that nature, man, they come in full effect at its highest peak. They're gonna be shit in them stores. No food, nothing. Shit, snacks gonna be gone. Everything, shit, everything that's edible, it's gonna be gone. All right. It's happening right now, man, but it's just not at its highest peak right now, man. But sooner or later, it's gonna be like that, all right? Let's go to 2nd Ezra 16 now. And we'll go to 21. This will be the last scripture I'm gonna get. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. They come, man. People, stuff is starting to be a little cheap and shit. We ain't got to go to school. Gas prices lowering and shit like that. Hey, people think that shit a blessing, man. I heard, like, one of the brothers was telling me that he seen something on social media. They was talking about like this is more of a blessing. This coronavirus is more of a blessing than of a panic or some shit like that, because of the gas prices are lowering, and the food or something, man. People think they in good case, right? Then the next thing you know, boom, shit gonna get serious. All right, then they gonna know then like you know what I'm saying, yeah. And that says, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Hey, there you go. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. A calm, man. A lot of people gonna be dying because starvation. All right, stomach gonna be touching their back like a motherfucker, man. That's a lot of people that's gonna die from starvation. All right. It says, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. A calm, man. Because you got these real heavy doomsday preppers. They might have enough food to last them for a little bit. Then next thing you know, you never know, they may come out their bunker and then boom, they get that shit lit up by somebody. Or even, the sword, it can be referred to as even, as one of these spirits created for vengeance, all right? You know, a damn bear or something come out, cause you know, hey, these zoo animals, they gonna be released, man. All right, these zoo animals, you know, gonna be released, and they fucking maul them down or something, right? And it says, and a dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. They come, man. People gonna be down like a motherfucker out here, man. And they not gonna be, you know, people, you know, their loved ones, they're not gonna be worrying about burying them. They ain't gonna have no time. You can't tell Esau time out. Shit, they gonna be, doing what they gonna do, man. You gonna have to step over that motherfucking move, all right? So it's gonna be a whole lot of dead bodies everywhere. When you read Psalms 91, it tells you, hey, man, thousands shall fall at their left and 10,000 at their right, man. It's gonna be dead bodies everywhere. All right. But the scripture also tell you, because, hey, man, we warning these people about, you know what I'm saying, the plagues that the Lord said that he was going to send upon earth. Right? But they laugh, they scoff and mock and shit like that. But the Lord said that he's going to laugh at their calamity, man. Right? He's going to mock them, right? But he's going to mock them and laugh at them through us, all right? So when we see him, you know what I'm saying, the full part of the number, Lord, we're not part of the number, like, we're going to laugh at him and shit, man. All right? If we're going to kick him in their face or something while he dead. You know what I'm saying? We're going to laugh at him, right? It says, for the earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down. They come, man. Earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down. People not going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to maintain these buildings or anything like that. Right? If I'm not mistaken, you go somewhere down here. Somewhere down here, it tells you, you know what I'm saying, that basically, you know, like grass and shit like that, man. You know, nature's going to start to, you know what I'm saying, come back, you know what I'm saying, in the city. You know, grass is going to start growing in the streets and shit like that. It's going to be like that, man. All right, but that's all I had, man. Lord, one day I was edified, but before I close out, I'm gonna say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh, Bashim, Kakadash, putting the strength of spirit in me to bring out this lesson, man. Again, I say, Lord, one is edified, man. But without further ado, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close out, man. Shalom.